Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class B camper van value from Parkway RVs. Today we're going to look at a 1998 Xplorer. This is a 17-foot camper van. Neat little van. I normally don't get many of the 17 foots in. I normally get the 19 and 20 footers in, and I'll show you why here in a minute. I had to look at the name to remember it's a Mur Van HT by Xplorer. It's 17 foot long. Low mileage, folks, 75,000 miles. You know, most of these little vans this age have well over 120, 130,000 miles on them. People don't let these little vans sit around. They're perfect for weekend cruising, day trips. People buy these things, use them for second vehicles. I mean, they're a very versatile motorhome. You can, small enough that you can drive it and park it in a regular parking spot. And you can see it's a good looking van. Got Michelin tires all the way around it. Dash air's ice cold. Dodge chassis with a 5.2 318 cubic inch V8. Runs great. All fiberglass roof. Very, very little maintenance involved there, folks. Neat little van. You know, what's neat about this van is with this dash air, it'll cool the entire van down. You don't have to run the generator. It does have a generator too. It's got a 2.8 Onan, which unlike most Class B camper vans in this class, in this price range, that do not have a generator. $75,681, folks. Seats, we just had new carpet installed. Seats look like 75,000 mile seats should look like. They're flex steel. I mean, you can see the tires look great. Still got a couple of years left on them. Windshield looks great. Look inside. Now this is the 4-seater model, so you've got 4 seats for passengers. So it gives you an extra couple of single beds. What you do is you swivel the front seats around and then put your back seats down flat, and you got your little bed. Now you're not going to be able to lay down flat. It's like laying in a recliner. And then you also have the added ability to seat 4 people with seat belts and all that. Now, folks, remember what I was saying. I usually don't carry the 17s, and this is for this reason alone. You know, first of all, the difference between a 17 and 19 and 20 footer, you can't tell a nickel's difference driving it, parking it, anything like that. But a 17 footer, you lose that extra 2 to 3 foot of space, so something has to be taken out of it. Well, this unit in a 17 foot, in my experience with them, you get 2 options. You can get a bathroom or you can get a refrigerator, but you can't have both. There's not enough space for both. This one has the bathroom with a shower, so it does not have a refrigerator. You'll have to carry you a little 12-volt cooler or a regular cooler with ice, put it between your front seats. It's about all you can do, folks. And like I said, something has to give when there's only 17 foot to work with. All these whitewash cabinets look great. It's got a DSI water heater. Generator runs. Now, folks, I do have to repair one thing on the generator. It's got a bad board. It'll sit here and run all day long as you hold and press the start switch. But as soon as you let off the start switch, it dies. That's a pretty inexpensive fix. I've got to order the part after I get done with the video, and that's included, repaired for that price. Now, folks, generators, folks, to me personally, is a waste of time in these little vans. You don't need them unless you're going to boondock camp. That's why very few of these actually come in with a functioning generator. We normally have to repair them because people never use them. They let the generator sit for a few years between use, and we've got carburetors and boards and things like that we have to replace, and that's pretty common in these little vans, but that's included for that $17,900 price. You do have a air conditioner that runs off generator or shore power. It's 85 degrees outside today, folks, and it's nice and cool in here with just the dash air. But in case you are spending the night somewhere, you're running your generator, you don't want to run your motor, that right there will keep you nice and comfortable in here. And if you're hooked into shore power at a campground, that will also give you more than enough cooling power. It'll run you out of here, folks. And the advantage of this type of air conditioner versus a regular RV rooftop air conditioner is that you don't have that shroud sticking up on top of the roof, reducing your aerodynamics, making you burn more fuel. And you don't have to replace that plastic shroud every 3 or 4 years like you do with a conventional RV roof air conditioner. So definitely some advantage to that. And let's be honest with you, folks, an RV air conditioner, if you ever have to replace it, is about a $1,100-$1,200 expense. That little 8,000 BTU window unit air conditioner, which will run you out of here when it's running, is $200 in a Walmart to fix. I mean, it's relatively simple, and it's going to last just as long as an RV air, plus less weight. Now, I mean, these vans incredibly gets 15, 16 miles a gallon. That's what my drivers report getting on these regularly. We drove this thing 500 miles up here. Got a microwave, you've got I know it's kind of an older style TV, but you do have a small TV up here. So, that's probably original equipment. Got battery cutoffs on the front, power windows, power locks. You got a sink, you've got a bathroom. Open this up, you've got your bathroom in here, and they've removed the shower, it looks like. And you can probably put that back in if you want to, but you still have a toilet. Look here in the back, you've got this table booth that folds down, makes a double bed. So you can sleep 2 adults back here, and you've got those 2 other beds here as well. Got a sink, you've got a separate electric hot water heater, and then you got your standard water heater or standard water tank right there. Neat little van, folks. Like I said, it's smaller than normal. You know, if you like this van, if you're looking for this size, you're not going to beat this price. You know, if you want to buy one 2 or 3 foot longer, I've got a good selection. It's entirely up to you, folks. $17,900, haggle free. That's with the generator fixed, checked out, ready to go. Include everything. You know, we're going to go through an extensive major systems check after purchase. We're going to, like I said, fix that generator. We're going to fix anything else, if anything else is wrong with this RV. And the condition it's in has been well cared for. I highly doubt we're going to find much of anything wrong with it. But we're still going to check it just for your peace of mind. That's included for the $17,900, and of course anything that we find wrong with it, no matter what it costs to fix it, the price stays the same. We're not going to go up on the price if we have to spend more than we expected to checking this RV out. $17,900. If you want a list of everything that we check out, folks, for that price, give us a call. My salespeople will send you over a very extensive RV checkout sheet. You're going to be impressed, folks. There's not another dealer in the country that's going to take a 20-year-old van and check it out the way we do, and extensively as we do, especially for the price that we're selling it for. And folks, let me tell you, these little vans are the hardest type of RV to find on the used market. They're the most sought after. In fact, I got to looking on RV Trader the other day, which is the biggest website in the world for people listing RVs. I list all of our inventory on there as well as several others. And they've got a tool that tells me which RV is the most sought after searched in the country. You know what that was? Class B camper vans. You look at the top 10, 8 of them were either road treks, coach houses, Explorers. They were all Class B camper vans just like this, and that's 8 of the top 10 searched RVs on RV Trader were Class B camper vans. And guess what, folks? There's not many of these out there. You know, these things new weren't cheap. You know, you would spend as much new in 1998 on this motorhome as you could buy a Class A motorhome for. So obviously people buying new RVs most of the time purchased a Class A. Now these things are 100 grand plus. So This one for $17,900, and the fact that you can't find them, folks, is a bargain. I've got probably the largest selection, and I'm not just saying this, folks, I mean it. I've probably got the largest selection of these used Class B camper vans for under 25 grand in the country. I've got several of them, more coming in. Folks, you know, these things, I can't keep them in stock. Once they're listed online, they sell in days. This one for $17,900 with a generator is a bargain. It's got everything that one or two people need. It's something that anybody can drive. It's got a lot of the same amenities as a 40-foot Class A motorhome without the size. You can drive and park this in a regular parking spot. You know, these are great all-around vans, folks. You got kids doing softball, doing tournaments. You don't have to sit out in the hot sun all day, folks. Drive this thing to the ball field. Have a place for you to hang out. Have you, you know, you got a bathroom. You can have snacks. You got air conditioning, watch TV. You don't have to sit out there in the hot sun for hours in between games. Do it all right here, folks. I mean, it's everything you need and more. You need something to hit state parks with, just you and your significant other. Here you go. I mean, it's everything that one or two people need with no wasted space. You know, you can put you a cooler right here in the front, in between the front seats, very easily. They got those little 12-volt powered coolers you can buy from Walmart that'll keep your drinks cold. It's easy and simple, folks. Now, are you going to want to take a cross-country trip in this, spend 6 months in it? Probably not. But just for weekend trips, day trips, going to the, say you've got a spouse that likes to shop, you don't, drive this to the mall, let them do their shopping, you sit back and watch the ball game. I mean, you got to realize, folks, there's a lot of things you can do with this van besides spending the night in it. They're great traveling vans. You've got room in here for 2 couples or more to travel in. Stay in hotel rooms, have a bathroom, have a picnic lunch somewhere. I mean, it's just a very versatile vehicle, and that's why they're so popular, folks. You know, a lot of people are intimidated driving the big RVs. Here you go. If you can drive a pickup truck, if you can drive a minivan, you can drive this, or an SUV, you can drive this right here without a problem. In fact, folks, if you can't drive this, you don't need to be driving a car. Let me just put it to you that way. If you can't handle this little van, then you don't need to be driving a passenger car. Anyway, folks, give us a call, 706-965-7929, evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. See our entire inventory on our website, parkwayrvcenter.com. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Folks, this thing's going to sell quickly. Today, of course, is April 18th, 2018. Keep that in mind. If this video is a year old, obviously this thing's long gone. You know, if it's 2 or 3 weeks from now and you're watching this video, there's a strong possibility this will be long gone, but still, you might want to email us or call us to make sure. And as always, folks, before you drive any distance to see and visit us, call ahead, let us know you're coming, we'll plug it into power, have everything turned on for you so you can have it cooled off, you can check it out, do your own inspection. You may decide to take it as is, folks, and the way that works is we have 2 prices, of course. Option A, price that attracted you to this ad to begin with, that's $17,900, checked out, ready to go. Not only is this van going to go through an extensive major systems check, it's also going to have a personal one-on-one walkthrough by RV techs after it's been through service. Let me wipe this camera off, folks. It's not my camera, it's just the incredibly amount of pollen out right now. And it gets on everything, glasses, camera lenses, everything. Option B, or option A, includes that checkout, includes that walkthrough. You also get a year's worth of free camping, up to 21 nights total in select RV resorts nationwide, up to 7 nights at a time. Great positive feedbacks. I mean, these are $100 a night campgrounds, folks. If you came in off the street, that's included absolutely free with option A purchase. You get 30-day drive-out tag, you get a starter kit with all your camping essentials and more. We also have option B, which is the only way we discount our prices, folks. Option B is you buy the van like it is, without the generator fixed, just basically just like you see it in the video. You take the better for worse like you do your spouse, and if you want to buy it for that price, you don't have to wait for an inspection. You can take it home the same day you pay for it. And you know, you can, and we're more than happy to plug it into power, let you do your own inspection on it before you decide if you want option A or B. Just let us know you're coming, give us a 24-hour notice. And you should call anyway, folks. I don't understand. People do it every day. They'll drive 3 or 4 hours down here on a YouTube video that's 4 or 5 years old and expect it to be here. I've even had customers admit they saw the date on the video, but they just assumed it was still here. You don't realize, folks, we sell 600 RVs a year. We're a high volume RV dealership. We price these things to sell, not sit around. We sell several units every week. These little vans are the most sought after and rarest type of RV on the market today. And because of that, you know, people on these little vans, distance doesn't bother them, folks. They're not scared to travel 1,500, 2,000, 2,500 miles to buy these vans because they're so hard to find. I can't tell you how many of these vans I've sold to buyers in California, Washington State. A ton of these vans I've sold up to Canada. Because of our prices, they're willing to travel that far and pay the traveling expenses to save the kind of money we can save you, folks. Don't believe me? Look online. Get on RV Trader. See how many of these vans you find with 75,000 miles, a generator, and in this good a condition for $17,900, and you'll be looking a long time. You're going to come right back to this one. I have very limited financing on this RV. As a matter of fact, you're probably on this age motorhome. I highly recommend you check with your own bank or credit union because the interest rate on this is going to be higher than what you're going to get at your credit union. That's because my nationwide lenders don't like to do anything over 12 years old. And when you get one like this, it's 20 years old. If they do it, it's going to be at a higher rate. Of course, again, you can flip the coin over, you're not financing a lot of money either, so rate isn't really that big a deal. And keep in mind, because of the age of this motorhome, you're going to have a good chunk down, probably 50% down. And I'm not trying to price gouge, folks. I have to pay, I'm not making hardly any money on this van. I'm making just a little bit, but nowhere near what I would make on a Class A or a Class C. I mean, these vans, I have to pay so much to get them, I can't mark them up much. So that's why I don't have a lot of room in it. But it's the scarcity of it. It's how rare they are, folks. So the book value, the NADA value, is going to be quite a bit less than I'm selling it for. But, folks, I'll gladly give twice what NADA says this thing's worth for another one this nice and clean with this low of miles with a generator. But they're just not out there. So, folks, give us a call. You're going to be glad you did. 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, give us a call. Nationwide delivery is available. Contact us for a quote. You're going to like this little van, folks. If you're looking for one that's small and you don't need a fridge, you'll like it. You know, I've got plenty of others too if you need one with more equipment. I've got Class B camper vans starting as low as $14,900 in stock, ready for you. So thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing everybody here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. Again, 706-965-7929 is our phone numbers. Evenings and Sundays is 423-605-6747. Remember, folks, contact us if you want a discounted price. For as long as you understand that the option B, it does not include a checkout, just contact us for a price on that. Any questions, comments, give us a call, drop us an email. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.